In today's video, we're going to talk about the basics of fat loss and how you can go about implementing certain things into your daily lifestyle in order to get in that dream physique that you've always wanted. Let's get into it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Doctor's Orders. My name is Dr. Amir Kazazi. You can call me Dr. MantiKore. And in today's video, as I said, we're going to talk about the basics of fat loss. Actually, hold on. 1 second.
Few moments later.
All right, there we go. This is better. Now that I have a stethoscope on, I can look a little bit more credible. Anyways, look, I'm a medical doctor, scientist, fitness coach, and I've been weightlifting and training and making a lot of mistakes and learning from my mistakes and doing trial and errors since I was 16 years old, before I actually became a coach and understood human anatomy and physiology. And in today's video, I want to talk about a few things that I've learned along the way that have helped me lose fat a little bit faster, gain and maintain muscle at the same time. And I hope that you guys take some notes, learn, understand what I'm about to tell you, because actually losing body fat is not as hard as it seems. So as we as humans evolved throughout history, our lives and just lifestyles have shifted tremendously to the opposite direction. We used to wake up as humans, go out and be active and do hunting and get the food, and then come home, skin the animal, cut the meat and all that stuff, cook it, and then eat. So most humans back in the caveman era used to eat like once, maybe twice a day, right? And then we had an era when a lot of us were farmers, and we were actually a lot more active on the farms, doing activities, burning calories, and then eating. And then we reached the industrial era, when everything sort of became a little bit more comfortable. We had vehicles, and over time we had air conditioning, offices, computers, and all I'm saying is we as humans have evolved to be a lot more sedentary than our ancestors. And this factor, along with other things, have contributed to obesity, which is a huge problem in the Western world, simply because we're not moving around as much, and the foods that we're consuming lead to gaining huge amounts of body fat. And diabetes is a huge problem. Cardiovascular diseases are a huge problem. And in today's video, I want to teach you guys that it's not actually that difficult to lose fat, because when I used to have my own online business, fitness coaching business, I had a lot of people that actually didn't have an idea how to lose fat. All they thought was, okay, if I do hours and hours of cardio, then I can lose fat. If I do hundreds and thousands of crunches a day, then I can lose belly fat. And that is not the case. First and foremost, you cannot lose fat locally, right? There's no way to burn localized fat. Your body loses fat from different areas, mainly from your face at the start, then your arms, then your shoulders, then your chest, then your legs. And for men, especially men, because men tend to have that last layer of body fat around their stomach region and lower back. For men, that's the last layer of belly fat that you're gonna burn. For women, it's gonna be mainly around their hips, thighs, and glutes, okay? So, all I'm saying is, for fat loss, in order for you to achieve it, you need to eat less and do more activity. You need to burn more calories than you consume. Now, I know when I say the word calories, everyone starts losing their minds. Look, you need to calculate your total daily energy expenditure, which I'll make a video on in the future, because this is not the video for it. Then you need to know how many calories you need to consume every single day in order to maintain your current weight. And then to lose weight, you need to subtract 500 calories from that in order to reach a caloric deficit. Now, you could reach a caloric deficit by doing two things. A lot of people think, oh, I need to just keep cutting food and food and food so I can lose belly fat. No, you can increase your activity. You can either reach caloric deficit by eating less food or being more active, okay? Or you can do both to optimize your fat loss. Okay, so I want to teach you guys how to, utilize the tools that we have in modern day to, optimize your sleep, your nutrition, your fitness, to reach that physique that you've always wanted, because it's not that difficult. I went from, after I had a little surgery, I during COVID, I gained a lot of weight. I went from 93 kilograms to 117. I was chubby. I was fat. I was not happy with who I was, especially being super active and into fitness and martial arts. It really affected my mental health, and I had to do certain things in order to be able to lose fat on a weekly basis and stay consistent, which I will make a video on later on. But you need to understand, it's a marathon, okay? It's not a sprint. It will take time. So first thing you need to have is patience, okay? Second, you need to have a realistic goal, and you need to take steps every single day towards that goal. There's no magic pill, there's no magic supplement that's gonna get you there. It's all gonna go down to what you put in your mouth.
That's what she said.
And what you consume in the form of food. Because other than that, you're not gonna lose fat, you're not gonna get anywhere, okay? So, reaching a caloric deficit is the first thing. I track my calories by using an app called MyFitnessPal, alright? Now, you can find it on the App Store, on Google, on the iOS store or whatever. MyFitnessPal, it's honestly been a game changer for me, okay? Because it's basic maths. Because when you find out how many calories you need to eat throughout the day in order to be in a deficit, in order to lose, let's say, 0.5 to 1 kg of weight every single week, it's basic maths. If you stick to it, if you keep yourself accountable and track everything that you eat, if you do not lose weight by the end of that week after doing all the things that I'm telling you, I will change my name from Amir to Fatima. I don't know. You tell me, I will change it. It is not impossible. Everyone makes it such a big deal, and it's not that difficult. A lot of us are just lazy. A lot of us don't want to go through the hassle of, oh, let me calculate what I'm eating, weighing the food that I'm eating. But hey, if you want to reach extraordinary results, you need to do extraordinary and sometimes weird things that other people, the average Joes, would not agree with or would find a little bit odd. If I take a scale with me when I'm going out on a holiday and I weigh my food, some people will look at me like I'm crazy. But I'm working towards a goal, and most of these people that are sitting there eating their cakes and pancakes and muffins don't have a clue about what I'm doing, right? So forget about people, stop being lazy, track what you eat, okay? Your nutrition is the most important thing. You can't out-train a bad diet. If you're eating whole foods, foods that are rich in protein and fiber, and you don't lose body fat, then I've spent 11 years of my life learning absolutely nothing, experimenting with absolutely nothing, and I will change my name to Fatima. I promise you. So track what you eat. Make sure you're eating whole foods. Brown rice especially. You know the difference between brown and white rice? Not that big of a difference. They're both pretty much the same calories in every 100 grams. However, brown rice is digested a lot slower because of the layer that's around the rice that, they don't remove, which allows your body to, digest it at a slower rate, which keeps you fuller and satiated for longer. And that's what you want to do. You want to stay full, stay satiated for longer. You need to take control of your leptin. Leptin is the hormone that's released telling you that you're full, telling your body that you're full, that you don't need to eat anymore. And ghrelin is the hormone that gets released when your insulin spikes through the roof and you eat carb heavy food. For example, you can try this. Take a plate of white rice, a hand like this size, eat that, and you'll see after 2 or 3 hours you can eat again and again. However, if you take the same amount of brown rice or brown bread and you consume that, you will feel a lot fuller and satiated. So brown rice, veggies contain a lot of fiber, and that's what you want, because fiber, first of all, keeps you full. Second, it helps with digestion, right? Third, it keeps your blood sugar levels stable, doesn't cause your insulin to spike. Why? Because fibers slow down the absorption of sugars. Please, I know you don't like your vegetables. I know your mother kept telling you, eat your veggies, son, daughter, and you don't like them. You'd rather consume cakes and Snickers and Mars bars. But please, if you eat your veggies, you'll stay full. You end up reaching into your already stored energy source, which is fat, and you're gonna end up using that as energy, and then you're gonna end up losing body fat. It's not that difficult, people. Please, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. It's not that hard.
That's what she said.
And make sure you're staying hydrated, especially if you're living in the UK. We are not inclined to drink a lot of water because the weather is garbage here, okay? It's always raining, it's not that hot, so you don't feel thirsty. Well, most of the time, when you're feeling hungry, you're actually thirsty. So anytime before you eat something, right, take a glass or two of water, and then you realize, oh, I was actually thirsty and not hungry. Or even if you do that before you even eat, it's gonna allow you to eat less food that you actually would normally, okay? And avoid snacking at late hours at night, because what you're just doing is disrupting your body's circadian rhythm, and your body is gonna have to start breaking down food into glucose when you're sleeping, and you're not using that energy. So it's gonna store that energy as fat, and it's just gonna be pointless. You know, you might as well not work out if you're gonna snack at the end of the night. Now, if you want to eat apples and other things that will keep your blood sugar level low and keep you full, then that's a different story. But if you're gonna take some crisps or fish and chips or Chinese and eat that at 10 o'clock at night, please, you're just doing the wrong thing. And you're complaining about, why am I fat? You're doing the wrong thing. Okay? So guys, listen, I try to keep this video brief and short and entertaining for you guys. If you took some value from this, if you learned something new, please let me know in the comments. Please leave your questions down in the comments. Follow me on Instagram and like the video to show some support, because I'm really enjoying making these kinds of content. As a newly qualified medical doctor, I'm really passionate about health and fitness and the knowledge that I've acquired over the past 12, 13 years, and I just want to share it with my audience, okay? So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. And last but not least, I forgot, sleep. Sleep is really important as well, guys. Make sure you get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep, because your body does miraculous things when you're sleeping. It regulates your hormones, it repairs your body, it recovers your muscles, and it helps you build muscle and lose fat, belly fat, especially if you're getting enough sleep and if you're not snacking a couple of hours before you sleep. So anyways, the topics that we talked about, each and every single one of them could be a different video, okay? I just wanted to give you the gist of fat loss, caloric deficit, resistance training, cardio. I'll make a whole video about cardio, the best form of cardio in order to lose belly fat specifically, backed up by science and research. So yeah, I'm really excited, guys. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching the video. My name is Amir. You can call me Dr. Amir Kazazi, MantiKore.co.uk. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.